Okay.
Hello everyone, my name's Josh.
Hi Josh.
If not all of you probably know me by now, mostly because you're probably getting pretty annoyed with all the emails I send, or lack thereof. I don't have a lot of time to speak, but I did want to begin firstly by thanking you guys for being a part of Kappa this semester. Whether you've come to every meeting or just one, it's for real been an honor to expand my film experience alongside you as your secretary. But clearly the work we have to do isn't done, nor will it ever be. Living as a Filipino in America is a lifelong calling, and there's a lot to learn here to help lay the foundations for your life experience, for the experience of future generations. I want you to know that your vote for me for president will be a vote for increasing identity and growing culture, for encouraging teamwork within our organization to build involvement, for activism and awareness of the social issues that impact the Philam community and the Filipinos back home, and for continuing to support and foster the family spirit that Sam started here in our very first semester. Next year will bring a lot of its own unique challenges, from recruitment and retention of a new class of young Pinoys to throwing our very first Philippine Culture Night. And with your trust, I hope I can use the organizational and planning abilities I built up as secretary to get the job done. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so I'm going to be asking you 3 questions. Okay, now that the first ever semester of the club has come to an end and we've established a baseline for the organization, what are your goals that you wish to achieve for the 2017-2018 year?
Increasing involvement. So, I know that we started off, we really wanted to hit with committees and stuff, and that was a system that we didn't really get to take off the ground, which kind of makes sense, just because this semester ended up being more about building up our club in terms of attendance. So that was something we hadn't anticipated, but in the next year, I think now that we have time to reflect on this semester, I really want people to really feel more involved in the organization, because I know that a lot of you guys come here because you want to learn more, and I don't think that's something that you can get just from
Internet?
I'm done.
Okay. Now we get what you mean. Okay. Second question. As a president, your main job is to supervise members of the e-board in carrying out their duties and responsibilities. But when stress and conflict arise, probably from the PCN, you are supposed to be the one that calms the storm. What attributes do you have that can aid into these situations? In other words, what makes you a great leader?
Ooh.
Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm scared of these questions.
I think understanding. So it takes a lot for me. I can usually look at multiple sides of of a situation, and as long as people communicate with me, and I can build up an understanding of what their situation is like, I think that I can be a support and be a friend. That's what they be. Because even this semester, I know that we've had a lot of stress and a lot of conflicts with school and stuff. But because we knew that, because we kept those lines of communication open, I think that's how we've been able to make it through and pull everything together.
Awesome. All right, last question. Why is Kapamilya Club important to you?
Okay, it's not. So.
Yeah, give it up! Yeah! Polina for president! Kathy does not matter!
Alright, people. Settle down.
So, Kapamilya Club is important to me because, okay, I don't even know where to start. So ever since I came to college, everything that I thought defined who I was has kind of come into question, and then new identities have come out for me, and that's across this wide swath that I don't even have time to get into. But I never really considered myself Filipino. I remember being a kid and being really upset that I wasn't Chinese or something because nobody knew what the Philippines was. and I didn't grow up surrounded by Filipinos. So just in this first semester, for me, like the revelation of like this side of like myself has been, I don't know. Like I feel like the word's too strong, but it's accurate for me. It's like been breathtaking because like I don't know, like I speak more of like this language that I've been listening to for 19 years, and I couldn't really do it all up until like now, and now like we can do it a little bit better. So that's crazy for me, and like having friends that look like me and have the same experience as me, that's really new and that's really valuable, and I know that like that's something that a lot of us have. Growing up in this area, like Michigan isn't like famous for Filipino Central, so like I don't know, that's really cool because like I don't know if it's like just psychological in that we look the same and talk the same and everything, but you guys genuinely feel like my family, so.
Yay. Thank you, Josh Kalina, for your position. Okay. Kai, can you text Erwin that I can't FaceTime him right now? Or FaceTime him or something? Because I can't right now because I have all my questions on here. All right. So for our next candidate, we ask that VPI come up and give their speech. So come up, Jenny.
I had to go after him.
Yes, your VPI. All right, ready? I'm gonna turn on the.
I gotta get my notes.
I'm gonna turn on the flag.
Okay.
Okay.
My name is Jennifer Wen. I am half Filipino and half Vietnamese. I'm a senior, and I'm majoring in physical therapy. Okay, so I want to be VPI because I want to contribute to the org by providing ideas and that bring us closer together by coordinating functions and programs. Also, I would like to bring in new members, that would be lit, into our family and setting an inviting, warm environment. I also think I can fit the role because I enjoy meeting new people. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. All right. So, as a VPI, one of your many duties require you to focus on membership. But as a university with such a big commuter pool, that can be hard to maintain. How do you propose you would extend the appeal for future members?
Like how I'd bring more people in? Probably through Fajita Fest and Winter Fest, and then I just see a lot of Filipinos walking around. Well, I think they're Filipino. I'm not gonna judge them, but I think they are. And so I feel like I could like go. I never had the confidence to go and ask them, but like I feel like if it's my role, I will have to do it. So I will go up and like, hey, are you Filipino? No, okay, but like if they are, like I would like inform them and maybe.
Well, you could still invite them if they aren't Filipino.
Oh, that's true. That's true. If you enjoy Filipino culture, yeah, or if you're Vietnamese. But,
Okay. Our Ate Kuya Adding program is one program that is solely overrun by your position. Through this program, we focus on the importance of members bonding and creating an overall family experience. What makes you prepared to oversee this important program, and what do you have to offer for it?
I think so I'm relatively organized, even though my room isn't, but I'm relatively organized, and I feel like I could make a system of figuring out how to bring them in the right family, and like probably asking everyone else's opinion because I feel like it's a huge deal. And then making ideas, I think. I enjoy doing ideas, and I kind of have some for next year that I would probably bring up. And for the AKA week, and then also like other events too that don't do with AKA week. So it'd be more like an internal fun time to hang out. Cause I feel like we've known each other, we like met and everything, but I want to make more events for us to go and do together. Cause I feel like a lot of times it's usually just bored going out. So I want to have
last question. All right. Why is Kapamilya Club so important to you?
It's important to me because I feel like you guys are another family for sure, and I don't know. I have other friends too, but like I feel like I'm super close with you guys just because I feel like I can be weird and you guys don't judge me, and I don't know. It just feels nice, and I feel like I've found myself more. Like Josh was saying, I thought I found myself, but then I met you guys, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Okay. Can we have a candidate for VPE, Vice President Internal? Come on up. All right. Tell me when you're ready so I can turn on the flag.
Okay, yes.
Go.
Okay, my name is Bianca Villegas. I'm currently a junior and I'm a nursing intent major. The position that I'm running for is Vice President External. I want to be Vice President External because I want to connect with other Filipino organizations and establish a network between them and Kapamilya Club. Another reason I want to be Vice President External is to help me be more social and to help me communicate with other people as well. So basically I want to be placed in a social setting and form close relationships with other organizations and learn from each other.
Okay. All right. So 3 questions for you too. Okay. The VPE is our primary connection that we have between the organization and other MAFA schools. Therefore, how will you utilize these connections for the better of the organization?
I feel like if we form relationships with other schools, we can learn from each other, as I said in my speech. Because there'll be things that we don't know, and they might have resources that would be useful to us as well. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. How will you utilize these connections that we have with MAFA for the better of the organization?
I think it's
All right, second question. Not only are you the face, the representative of our club for others, but you also open the doors for our members to become connected with other fellow Filipino college students. Sorry, I can't talk. Why do you believe this is an important relationship for our club to create?
with other,
Yeah.
like, maybe
Why do you believe this is an important relationship for our club to create with like connections with other Filipino clubs?
because we learn, it's important because we get to learn more, we get to form new experiences with others instead of just our members. So it's nice to expand more and meet new people.
And then last question. Why is Kapamilya Club so important to you?
It's important to me because, okay, let me start from the beginning. I was first exposed to Filipino clubs when I went to a Kalian picnic, I think 2 years ago, and I saw that Wayne State had a Filipino club, and I didn't think, like, so I kept on searching in Eastern, like around their portals to see if there was a Filipino club, but there wasn't. So, I mean, I wanted one so I could share experiences with others that like are Filipino as well, and because I've never been surrounded by this many Filipinos before, so I'm like really happy. And every night when I go to sleep, I'm just like, wow, I have Filipino friends.
Every night.
Okay. All right. So next, can we have our treasurer candidate come on up? Ready?
Hi everyone, I'm Naomi. I'm in my second year as an undergrad studying speech language pathology with a minor in social work. This organization has meant a lot to me, and even within my 2 years here, I have been part of various organizations, and I've challenged myself and pushed myself to the limits to see how I can be as a person. The reason I would like to be treasurer is because I want to set the tone for campus fundings to the best I can. I've been in other orgs where the funds have been low, and I don't want Kappa to worry about this in the future. It has been a privilege and a learning experience to be Kappa's treasurer for the winter 2017 semester, and I hope to take on this role again for next year. I have set up fundraisers to build our account balance in order to prepare for next year as we travel to different schools, allocate funds for our PCN, and other things happening. I have also set up our X-Fund account with StudentGov, and I'm currently in the process of setting up a bank account with the credit union after filling out the paperwork for the IRS, because we're official now, and it's pretty cool. If elected for this position again, my goal for next year is to set up our club for success and not stress about funds when we don't have them. Once we receive our EIN number from the IRS, I can set up more dine and donates to other places instead of Blaze, and we can do like Tower Inn and Chipotle, because they need an EIN, and we don't have that yet. And then I would also like to set up something through Amazon Smile, which is basically if we give them our club information, people who purchase things through Amazon Smile, we can get like 5% of that back towards our organization. And I would also like to set up a club budget so we have an idea of where we are fundraising-wise for the next semester. If we are struggling with finances, I'm willing to go before StudentGov's Business and Finance Committee to ask them for money, as well as communicate with Campus Life when we do need money from them. And not only that, but something I also want to work on for next year is to set up an improved way of tracking our funds, so we have a more accurate representation of where all our money is. Because this semester I've kind of just been taking cash, and it's kind of hard to just allocate money to this and this and this. But I feel like when we have our bank account set up, it would be easier to track all of that, and I wouldn't have the cash on me all the time. So these are some things that I want to put in place for next year if I do get reelected. So in conclusion, Kappa has been an amazing blessing to me, and I hope I can give back to this club what it has given me. Thank you.